The funding for this video is provided by the amazing members of my Patreon. Also contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, I started from PBS Kids. What you gonna do? Fight me? Anyway, roll the video. It's that time of year again. Hey y'all, it's Harrietta back with another video. Hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Harrietta. Welcome back to the pirate ship, also known as Harry Hook's pirate ship. I'm the captain. You were not my first mate. I don't got no first mate. Because you want to know why? Bring your ear closer to the speaker so you can hear me clearly. You heard me? Nobody's worthy of being the first babe. But hi, hello, how you doing? My name is Harrietta, and I like to make content based on nostalgia and family and children's entertainment and all the issues that I find within those spaces. Now, today we are skipping today's episode of Nick November. We're not doing Nick November today because today's my birthday. The day I'm filming this is not my birthday though, but I'm not filming it on my actual birthday. I'm pretty sure you guys will get that. But this is going up on my birthday. So yeah, and I told you guys to send me questions on my YouTube community tab, and then I also asked on my Instagram story for you guys to send me questions. You guys sent me like a wide variety of things to talk about. So yeah, I always kind of like want to do like a Q&A session when it comes to like my birthday or whatnot, or just kind of like a Q&A session at least like once or twice a year, just to kind of like catch y'all up on how I'm doing and whatnot, because a lot of y'all be worried about me. Like y'all be like messaging me, Harry, did you eat today? Harry, are you good? Are you okay? Are you getting rest? Because y'all know I've been going through it. But before we get started, my Black Friday sale is still going. Today is actually the last day of it, November 27th, D-Day, B-Day. Not D-Day, no, but it's the last day, and yeah, deeply would appreciate it. Would be a cute little gift for me, but watching this video with the ads on is enough. Now, before we get started, I need to tell you about what I have on. This is actually my birthday cosplay that I wanted to do. It's like it's Miraculous Ladybug Gangsta crossover, and Gangsta is an anime, by the way. For those of you guys who don't know, it's literally one of my favorite anime mangas, period, of all time. Because I have like my favorite like childhood manga anime that was just not anime, honestly, which is Ojama Jodoremi, but my favorite like anime during adulthood has to be Gangsta. Okay, so I decided to do like what if Natalie was like in this universe, and that's the look that I have on today. But I think I'm gonna take these glasses off, mainly because I did my makeup and I kind of want you guys to see it. So yeah, and this is a bikini top I have on, by the way. Emily Ratajkowski wore this, and I was like, I want to do that because I feel like if Natalie was in Gangsta, she'd wear that shit. So let's go ahead and get started with the questions. Shelby, I'm only saying my actual friend's name, but Shelby, she asked me who were my top 3 anime husbandos. Listen, okay, I feel like y'all should know 2 of them, but y'all don't know the other one. So I'll just talk about the one you guys don't know. His name is Misoto. Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But he's from Life Lessons with Uchimichi Onisan. Give me a break. I'm trying my best, but he basically is the guy on the show that's in the bear suit, and he's just he has like such a dry ass sense of humor to me, and I like that kind of sense of humor, but he's like so funny to me. Like I don't understand it. I just love him. I adore him. He's like calm and respected, like very respectful too. He knows when to like put people in their place, because when he get mad, he gets fucking angry. But I really, really adore him. He's like my favorite character in that show, by the way. And I've been reading the manga too just as well. I highly do recommend it. If you guys like Abbott Elementary, you'll like Life Lessons. Next will have to be, Warwick Archangelo from Gangsta. Literally what I'm dressed up as today. I actually did a Warwick Archangelo cosplay, but I have yet to post it. I will post it probably in the weeks to come. But Warwick Archangelo, listen, I did not like him at first. I'm not even fucking joking. I didn't like him at first, but when we got to see him more and we got to understand him a bit more, like learning about his past and the type of household that he was brought up in, and how we see that he like tries to put on the front and tries to be tough all the time, but he actually has like a soft side to him. I love this man. Like I love him. I really do like adore him like so much. Like I literally had said something and I was like, I am Warwick's waifu. That's my man. That's my man. And then the last one. I hate the fact that I'm saying this because I feel like he's everyone's husbando right now, but it had to be Nanami. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, it's like neck and neck with him and Geto, but I also really like Toji too. And this is Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way, who doesn't know. But it's something about Nanami. Like, Nanami is the type of man I feel like I could legit just have like a good ass conversation with. We can go out and just go see a movie, have like a really great conversation or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, he's perfect for Tiana. He is. Honestly, the Tiana and Nanami ship is honestly what made me start to like Nanami. But like, I hate the fact that Disney gave Tiana such a trash ass husband in her movie. And I am so big on the fact that like, if Tiana gets like, you know, the Tiana show that's coming, somebody was like, yo, what if we get a character that's similar to Nanami in the series? And I was like, yo, actually, that would eat down. That would eat down. Okay, moving on to the next question. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way because a lot of y'all sent me this over and over. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Kennedy had said, what has been your favorite birthday so far? Hope you're doing well, miss you, and your good energy. Thank you so much. My favorite birthday so far, dang, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been enjoying my like last few birthdays because I just kind of been like really stressed out and really depressed. I'd have to say I really enjoyed my 17th birthday. I have to say I really enjoyed my 17th birthday, and it wasn't really much of anything that we did. We just went to the movies. We went to the movies. My friend got me this really cute sweater. I still talk to her, by the way. If she's watching this, hey, I still wear that sweater, by the way. We went saw Creed, and then we went to go get like hibachi after that. But yeah, I never been the person that kind of like had like big birthday parties and shit like that. I remember when I was little, mainly because we couldn't afford it. But when I was little, my parents used to take me to like Chuck E. Cheese, and I've always had like good memories like being there and just playing the games and whatnot. But yeah, a lot of like my birthdays, I usually was just kind of like at school, didn't really have the money to do much of anything. So when I did get to do something like my 17th birthday, I did have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, I've always been like the kind of person that's just kind of like, on my actual birthday, I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I kind of got into that point. Like, I'm getting older and like shit is changing, because I remember I used to want to have a big ass birthday party, but now I'm just like, I want to be alone on my birthday. But yeah, I think his 17th birthday would have to be my most memorable, because I actually did something for it. I remember my 18th birthday, I went to go get Mediterranean food with like a few of my friends and my family. So that was fun just as well. But like my other birthdays, like after that, I was either just working, pretty much just working. I'm not even joking. I was working or I was at home crying. So yeah, I get really sad around like my birthday too, and usually it's just so much that's happened now close to like my birthday, because people, for those who don't know, my mom died like a month before my birthday, and then Tashana has passed away recently, so it just kind of hasn't been like a good time for me mentally. But thank you for your question. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, Georgie asked this. You guys may be familiar with him. He is the showrunner for Peach Creek. Georgie, I'm gonna be honest, he's like one of my best friends now. We talk like every day. He asked me, how do you balance your work life and social life? Listen, I don't necessarily have much of a social life. Okay, this is part of the reason why I like the characters Tiana and Nanami so much, because I work my ass off. I'm like always working, and I seldomly take care of myself by actually going out and whatnot. Because if you guys see me at a party, it means I'm working the party. Anybody that I haven't met at the parties that I went to this year, that's because I was working at them, or I went because like somebody else. But I am somebody, I don't really necessarily have like most of a social life. Like I go out and like I take pictures in the outfits that I wear and shit like that, but even though I'm working most of the time, because if I don't work, I don't get paid. A lot of y'all be telling me you be worried about me, and I'm like, yo, I gotta post this or I'm not gonna get my money. I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills for the month. But I still try to make sure I throw in little things in there that like make me happy. Because recently I went to go see Z-Way, and that was something I really did need, because I had just been like so sad and depressed about my mom passing, and I just kind of like been working to ignore that. So I went to go see Z-Way. That was great. I try to find like little things here and there that I can do to like kind of just take my mind off of not working, just simply when I have fun. There are a lot of shows and movies and books and shit like that that I have no intention of making videos on and content too. And that is just kind of how I am able to like unwind and whatnot. But I'm always trying to make sure I am talking to my friends. Like, I still have to make sure I do that, because oftentimes I get like so like caught up with like myself, I tend to ignore like the people that I care about. And yeah, I still have to make sure I make it a priority to speak to them in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, moving on to the next one. Okay, this question, biggest advice you want to give to children's programming networks to better them. Okay, I'm gonna say what I've been saying on my channel for the longest, but I said so many of the issues with children's programming is that they feel as though they can get away with putting certain shit in their series because they feel as if their audience isn't gonna understand it. And I am so tired of shows that are like family entertainment talking to their audience like they're fucking stupid. Like, I just can't stand that shit whatsoever. That's part of the reason why I like Word Girl so much, because even though that was like on PBS Kids, and people tend to think that if something is on PBS Kids it's preschool, and it's really not. Word Girl, I like how it kind of functioned like a show you'd see on like a cartoon you see on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or a Disney Channel, but it was still like very much educational. I can't stand like when these shows talk to the audience like they're stupid. I can't stand that. But also, like I said, we need to have more diversity in that writer's room, and that just kind of goes for everything in the entertainment industry beyond family programming. But yeah, I was like, I just kind of wish y'all would not talk to y'all audience like they're stupid, because I really can't stand that. Next one, what is your favorite media from your parents' generation? Ooh. Okay, I would have to say Scooby-Doo, because my parents both grew up watching Scooby-Doo, and that's something that I still love near and dear to my heart. I have like a few of the movies like on DVD. Yeah, it would have to be Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay, next question. What is your favorite cosplay? My favorite cosplay, okay, that I've done so far? Okay, it would have to be Bedtime Natalie. I'm not even joking. My favorite cosplays, it would have to be Bedtime Natalie. That most definitely is one of my favorite. I really love that I did Tiff Crest, like her first outfit, because I'm planning to do Tiff Crest a lot more. But I'm not even gonna lie, I really like Sarah. I recently did Sarah from Ed, Edd and Eddy. That would have to be like one of my favorites. I do like so many freaking costumes, but those are the ones that I can think of like off the back of like my hand at the moment. I really, really love those. I really love the Envy Adams one I did with Tashana, by the way. Really, really adored that one. But recently, me and my friend Kai, we did Howling and Claudine, and they were Claudine and I was Howling, because like Claudine is their favorite Monster High character and Howling is my favorite Monster High character. So I was like, why don't we do like the Wolf siblings? And they were like, yeah, cool. So that has to be like my favorite like duo that I have done so far. But Bedtime Natalie, yeah, because like I literally am her. Literally cosplayed as her right now. Okay, Natalie said this. I have a friend named Natalie, by the way. This is so exciting. I love you exist. I love that you exist and I get to exist at the same time as you. Thank you. I adore you so much. I love Natalie. Like, she's so sweet. She's like super duper supportive of like the channel and like my cosplays and all that. I really do like her. She's a good supporter. Like, people don't, I actually really like y'all. I notice when y'all are like, you know, being supportive and whatnot. Like, I get it. Like, there have been times where I had slip supporters, like discounts and whatnot. One that I actually became friends with, her name's Deja. I had like took the necklace off my neck and gave it to her because she was talking about she wanted to buy it, but didn't like had like some stuff going on and she couldn't get it. I was like, girl, yeah, I get it. Like, I really do appreciate y'all. Next, what is your opinions about the live action adaptation of Avatar? I saw colorism and I said no. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really interested in a live action version of Avatar in the first place. And then seeing that, I was like, okay, I actually have a reason not to watch it. Next one. Ahuma AU. That's gonna take a while to think about. That is gonna take a while to think about. Also, hey Akane. That was Akane that said that. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Would you ever do a pop-up? I actually did a pop-up last summer. I did a pop-up last summer. I'm going to do another pop-up again, but let me tell y'all, these events be scamming people. They be scamming people out of their damn money, okay? They be charging a damn arm and a leg for a table. Like, they most definitely do. They charge so fucking much for the table. And we are, the way our economy is, I do not be having, I don't know if I have the, like, money to take risk like that, because I was like, if I'm not gonna make back table, if I only make back table with doing a pop-up shop, I'm gonna be concerned. But yeah, I most definitely do want to do pop-up shops, and not like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, if I do a pop-up shop, I'm more likely wanting to do it outside of Atlanta. I'm really want to like get around like the southeast and do pop-up shops. I pay attention to like where a lot of my orders come from. I get a lot of orders from like Philly, like Philadelphia. That one surprised me. Philly, New York, of course, that doesn't shock me. California, like the LA area, not surprising. I get a lot from like Dallas. I get a lot from Houston. I get a lot from like Orlando. I get a lot from Birmingham. That shocked me. Like both the Carolinas, Tennessee. I really want to do pop-ups in cities that like, I do want to do pop-ups in Atlanta, but like I'm gonna branch out. So I would like to do pop-ups in the areas that I know most likely y'all are in. Yeah, next one. What is your favorite food and your least favorite food? Hey, Blake. That was Blake who said that. Thank you. Oh, damn. Listen, I love breakfast foods. I'm gonna say that. I really love breakfast foods. I love me a good Caesar salad, by the way, okay? I really like to eat vegetables. I like to eat my greens. I'm not even fucking joking when I say that. I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than nobody because I like to eat vegetables. No, I really do. I love like a good plate of like fresh fruit. I love me a good cherry cheese Danish, okay? I got a sweet tooth, by the way. I really do have a big sweet tooth. My least favorite food would have to be, listen, okay, I've never had it before because it just freaks me out kind of. Sushi. I don't know, the thought of eating raw fish terrifies me. I don't know why. I am so, because I be hearing about people be getting food poisoning and shit like that from eating sushi, and I'm literally just so freaking terrified to eat sushi. But if you're in the Atlanta area, you know of a good sushi place, comment down below, because I want to take y'all word for it. Because if I actually go out and try sushi, it's just something about eating raw fish to me that fucking scares me. Okay, this person asked brats or my scene. My scene all the way. It's my scene. Duh. The theme song. No, I'm just joking with you. That was a little rude. I'm sorry. But my scene for sure. I'm a my scene girly. It surprises me because even when I was younger, I liked my scene more than Bratz, but I really only own Bratz dolls. I didn't really start getting my scene dolls until like I paid for them when I became an adult. Do you have a favorite my scene character that you relate to? Honestly, okay, the main reason why Madison was always my favorite growing up because she was a girl of color. Like she was brown like me, like brown skin color, you know. That's why. I really like Noli though. Noli pretty much is my favorite my scene girl, even though I don't like how she was a bit nasty to Madison in those movies. And I even talked about my scene before. I was like, I like the my scene movies, but I cannot ethically recommend my scene goes Hollywood or Jamming in Jamaica because of the treatment of Madison's character. But I really do like Noli, and I'd say Noli always had my favorite outfits. Now y'all want to talk about my least favorite character in my scene? It was Barbie. Barbie was a fucking bitch over there. Oh my god. Okay, what is your favorite movie trope? Ooh, we talking about tropes? Okay. Anybody that knows me knows my favorite trope is like the assistant. The assistant that's like much smarter than her fucking boss. I don't know why. That's just my favorite trope. It's just funny to me. And that's part of the reason why I like Natalie so much. But I really like this trope when I was done with Shigo. And I really liked it when it was done in Word Girl. It's just funny to me. I just find it hilarious. Like, yeah, this is the brains and the boss don't know what the fuck he doing. What are your thoughts on Scott Pilgrim Takes Off? I can't give my opinion on that yet because I have not seen the show yet. What things have you accomplished this year that you are proud of? Dang, this year has just kind of like been a blur. I did like 4 fucking panels at MomoCon and I'm very proud of that. I really liked the way that Rainbow High video came out. I accomplished that early on, but also I really been forcing myself to actually work more on my comic, because I've always wanted to make a comic since I was little, and I actually started working on it more, and I actually am very proud of that. And I also published another book. I actually published 2 books this year, so I am very proud about that just as well. Yeah, pretty much I'm just kind of like vibing and just seeing where things take me, but I am proud of like the good things that I have accomplished. This is something else that recently happened that I'm really proud of, but my Nanami bonnet just sold out that I added to stock. It's actually sitting right here next to me, the stock. So thank you to everybody who bought one of these. I actually started sleeping with mine already, and I really like it. So yeah, those are some things that I am proud of. Okay, would you be interested in making a video talking about your favorite videos and least favorite videos? You see, YouTube will be playing with me, and I need things that the 1,000 of y'all that actually watch all my videos gonna click on and watch. As much as I would like to do that, I might just make that like a Patreon only thing. I don't know. We're gonna see. It's just like I'm kind of like in a position right now with my YouTube channel where I kind of can't take risks, because I need to get the few views that I can. And I know a lot of people are like, why y'all not quitting YouTube when like not that many people watching y'all shit no more? And I'm like, y'all, I just genuinely enjoy making videos. I've been on YouTube since I was like 15 years old. I genuinely enjoy doing this, and like I'm fine. I have another source of income. It's fine, but I genuinely do enjoy being here. Okay, what is your favorite thing about art? P.S. I love your art style so much. Okay, the main reason I started drawing again is because after my mom died, I was not doing well, and I needed to find like a new hobby or something like that to help me deal with what I was dealing with. And that's when I started drawing again. And y'all know I quit drawing when I was 13. I made an entire story time about it, but I started drawing again, and mainly I like it so much because it's calming. It's super calming. It keeps me off my phone. It keeps me off social media. That's the main reason why I love drawing so much, because it just keeps me away from everything. But it's very calming for me. It really helps a lot. I haven't drawn in a minute too, by the way. Last time I drew was a commission, and I was like lucky it was a commission that I did for my friend. But yeah, that's the main reason why I draw a lot, and I just like to be able to express myself like freely. I don't abide by like rules and shit like that. I simply draw because it makes me happy, and it's like if other people want me to draw for them, I will do that. But yeah, it's for funsies. What was your favorite video to do on your channel? My favorite video? Okay, I had a lot of fun making that miraculous fashion video where I just go off about how awful that damn fashion was in the show. I had a lot of fun making that one, even though I was mad when I made it. But the Rainbow High video, I'm not even gonna lie, even though I enjoyed the way that video turned out, and I think that's one of my best videos to this day, I was so stressed out during it. I was extremely like stressed out. I'm trying to think of a video that wasn't extremely emotionally taxing on me that I had a lot of fun with. I would say She Fast is honestly one of my best videos, but it was, I cried after I finished making it. So yeah, like a lot of my best videos, I feel like I am the most emotional in them. But my favorite ones I've made so far are the ones where I'm just kind of like smiling and giggling the whole time. I'm not even gonna lie, I think my favorite one that I've made recently that like made me really happy, where I was laughing a lot, would have to be Tiana. Y'all shipping Princess Tiana with Anime Man. That probably has to be like one of my favorites I've made this year, because it was just hilarious. But also because that video, I said something, okay, this is something that I want to mention. I've been shipping Natalie from Miraculous with Bruce Wayne, and I was just like, it works. It like works. And I had to explain this shit to my friends, and they were like, you know what? I get it. Like, crack shipping is cool. Cringe culture is dead. Okay, what's your favorite thing about being an adult? I think my favorite part of being an adult is like, I like having the freedom to be able to come and go as I please. I like being able to like fucking drive my own car. I like not being told what to do. I really don't. I love not being told what to do. I really love that. I love not being told what to do. I just kind of like do what I want and just whatever. Because I know a lot of people are talking about they like adulthood because they like to drink and like party and shit like that, and it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I spend an hour at a party and I'm bored. I'm most definitely bored after like a good hour at a party. I'm not even joking. I'm bored after an hour at a fucking party. Like, and I'm not necessarily like into like drinking or anything like that. I don't know. I think my favorite part of adulthood would have to be just the different kinds of like art that I've been like exploring over like the last few like years, I'd say. Especially with like a lot of the books that I've read, a lot of the shows that I've watched. I love art. I love all forms of art, by the way. I've been meaning, because I went to a Lego museum with two of my friends, Hayden and Kat. We went like around like after MomoCon, and that was like really, really fun to do. I don't know. I just like the freedom of being able to like have access to art, I'd say. I don't know. But yeah. I think that's like my favorite. I live for art, by the way, because I remember I had this really old shitty therapist, and she tried to say something about how I had like a negative relationship with art, and she was just like, you only are interested in art because like it makes you happy. It was something so out of the ass, and it pissed me off, and I was like, ma'am, this is literally how I'm getting by. This is what's helping me, okay? Ooh, why did you ask me this? Okay, how's life been for you? I'm getting by. I try to like not be so open about like what I'm struggling with, because people are mean and like it's whatever. But I have opened up about my struggles with like depression and like anxiety and whatnot. And recently, as y'all know, one of my like good friends, Tashana, passed away, and she passed away not too long around the time when my mom passed. So I just haven't been doing well. I have been crying a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be alright though. I'm gonna be alright. And I know, like, you know what, I'm not even gonna say it, because I ain't about to get nobody about to clock me right now, because I'm not about to argue with y'all. How are you so unbothered? Thank you. Listen, once I realized this, I was like, I have no desire to be liked by certain people. Like, I don't care. Like, somebody has said something to me saying, like, you're so nonchalant. And I was like, I really am. Like, listen, I don't care what's going on with the next bitch. I don't care about what kind of drama is going on or this and that and the third. I have me, I have my comic books, I have my novels, I have my show, I have my friends, and I'm good. Like, I don't care. There's a lot of, I don't seek public validation. Like, I specifically don't seek like male validation specifically. And once you like free yourself from that shit, you will be so much happier, like not wanting to constantly be like fitting into the male gaze or whatnot. Like, I'm really unbothered. I like just don't care. It was something that like Maddie said in Euphoria, where she was just like, it was like Lexi was like, how do you not feel stupid? She was like, one day I just told myself to not feel stupid. Like, the thing about it is, like, people gonna talk shit about you regardless. I be out in public and people be talking shit about my hair. People be talking shit about, like, my outfits or whatnot. And I just don't care, because I was like, people are often mean about things they don't understand. And I was like, I don't feel like I need to explain myself to you. And I remember I said something where I was talking about, it was something I was talking to a friend about. And they mentioned something that made me go, Because I said something about how, me and my friend Maddie, I actually do have a friend named Maddie. I hope she's doing well. We were talking to this guy, and the guy was like kind of like trying to flirt with her, but he kind of wasn't like, he was being kind of rude to me. And I was like, that guy was rude. And she was like, oh yeah, he's like kind of only nice to women that he finds. Okay, it paused, but she was like, he's only really nice to women that he finds attractive. Don't take it to heart. And when she said that, because Maddie was like, oh, you're a very pretty woman. When she said that, it made me go, there are people in this world you don't want to be liked by, and that's not somebody you want the affection from. And when you realize that there are just people in this world you don't want to be liked by, you will be free. You will be free from like wanting like public acceptance and shit like that. And it's just kind of like, I don't have the energy to like look at fuck shit and whatnot. I like to protect my peace. I'll leave it at that. Okay, I answered all the ones on Instagram, like a lot of the ones I picked through. I tried to screenshot them to make sure I got them all. If I didn't, it's okay. But I'm gonna go to my YouTube community tab and answer the ones over there. It's a lot more over there than it is here, so I'm trying not to give like very long-winded answers. Okay, damn, you sent a lot of questions. Have you ever heard of the ultimate girl failure Lammy from the video game in Parappa series? No, I have not. I know who Parappa is, but I don't know who that character is. Have you ever listened to Baby Mother? I did. I have listened to her before. Most definitely I've had. I don't know who Cake is though. Thank you for the music recommendations. And then you said, hope your day is lovely. Thank you. Next one, you could pick 5 characters from a cartoon for a cartoon show you could create. What characters would it be? Love your video essays. Thank you. Okay, actually, this is funny. If you guys are familiar with what JFN is, or just referred to as JFN, it's Justice for Nito. It's basically My Miraculous AU. I basically just took the characters and put them in a model AU, and I say the main 5 characters that I say would have to be like, it's mainly the adults I focused on with it. It's Natalie. Okay, like the main 5 adults I'd say would have to be Natalie, Gabriel, Jagged, Vincent the photographer, Penny, and then Clara. So like I just kind of like took pretty much all the adult characters in Miraculous and just was like, you know what, I'm gonna take these characters, and then I took the Kwamis too and like, you know, made them people. I took them and like, you know what, I'm redoing this shit. I'm also definitely redoing this. I'm doing it my way, like Usher said. I've been having a ball over there. It's like a whole little universe. It has its own lore and shit like that. And some of y'all like deeply do appreciate it. My friends really appreciate it. People be like, when we gonna get the next part of the comic? Like, I am. And I have been adding on to like the novella, because I wrote the novella, but I've been writing like the B-sides of it, like writing the prequel kind of to like it, because so we can get some background on like a lot of the other characters, because JFN mainly focuses on Natalie, and then like it leads more into like why Nino needs this justice for him. So yeah, looking back at the year, what is something you're proud of? What's something I'm proud of? I'm proud of the fact that I have been doing better about like just being over it, like realizing, you know what, you do this because you enjoy it. I'm sorry y'all, I ended up getting black stuff on my hands when I was taking my pictures and dye and shit. It was terrible. But I have been realizing that I've been having a lot like more fun cosplaying and just creating in general, because I'm doing it for me first. So that is something that I'm proud about. I have been putting myself first a lot when it comes to the things that I create. How could you describe the state of corporate animation and why? Shambles. And it says also, is there a specific topic that you ever been avoiding covering because you fear backlash from wild stands? Oh, that's part of the reason why I don't talk about celebrities anymore, because one, I don't care. Like, I don't care about like famous people anymore either, but I was like, it's not worth it. It ain't worth it. It's not worth protecting my peace. And mainly this channel is to focus more on media than like famous people drama. This is not a drama channel, and I feel like people were starting to see my channel as like a drama channel, and no. Q asked me this. Hey boo. What do you think is your favorite video project since 2020, or favorite topic that you covered on your channel over the past 3 years? Okay, that crack ship. I honestly want to make another video about crack shipping, because that one was just like for funsies, where we just threw random crack ships together. I want to make another actual video actually making like a video essay about crack shipping. My favorite video project, I'm not even gonna lie, She Fast. Yeah, I mention She Fast quite often when I'm like talking, mainly because I'm so proud of the way that video turned out and the reception that it had got. And it also made a lot of people like think a little bit more critically when it came to like the Nicktoons. That Rainbow High video though, I'm really proud of that one. I did the costume changes, I did so much. But the main reason why I haven't done a Rainbow High video is because I spent too much money like on that video, and I didn't make back what I spent to make that video. And I'm in a state where I can't keep taking risks like that with my YouTube channel, because I need to make a living. But I'm not even gonna say, I'm very proud of how that one turned out. That has to be like one of my top 10 favorite videos. Fandom Has a White Woman Tears video will always be one of my favorites, and hold that video near and dear to my heart. Okay, next one. Happy birthday or happy new year, as some say. Oh, you're so sweet. I have a few questions. What's a story you want to see adapted into an animated movie? Okay, this is something that I have been talking about more, but I was like, I want an animated series about a model, like a woman, like that is an adult, like a grown model story, and about the world of modeling and whatnot. I have been trying to find more books to read about models and whatnot, but a lot of them are not hitting, especially Naomi Campbell Swan, like, scared me. That's kind of the reason why I made JFN in the first place, is because I wanted to have this comic about a model, a woman that is a model, which is Natalie. She's a model and it's AU. I would love to see an animated series just about like the modeling world and the fashion world done correctly, because Miraculous Ladybug failed with that shit. But I just want more, like, I want more animated series just kind of like about women just doing shit. Like, just women just doing shit. That's really what I want more shows about. Specifically, women of color just doing shit too. Because Western animation does not cater to us. It barely caters to us. There's like one show on Freeform, and it's like about a cult or whatever. Western animation barely cares about us. They don't give a fuck about us, low key. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But an animated show or movie about a model, like, we have Perfect Blue, and we have, like, you know, Millennium Actress. But I'm like, I just kind of want a movie about like a model for real. What are your thoughts on shows like Batman the Animated Series? I need to finish Batman the Animated Series, but it eats down. That's a show I actually started watching more when I became grown, because I didn't get it. I didn't understand the appeal of it when I was younger, but now I get it. And I've actually been watching like a lot of the animated Batman films, and I'm low-key about to make my friend Sky watch them shits with me, because I'm making him watch Batman Hush. I don't care. But I feel like I like Batman is because it's kind of like the closest thing I am getting to wanting like more adult animated shows to watch. Because like I said, I'm getting older. I'm 25, y'all, by the way. I'm turning 25. I'm still 24 as this filming. But I know some of you guys be asking me how old I am. I'm 25. At the time of this video is being posted. And I'm just like, I kind of just like want more material about older people. That's part of the reason why I got super duper excited. When I found out Tiana, like, look, first of all, I love Tiana. Like, I adore her. I really do. She's, like, literally been one of my favorite people ever since I was, like, 10. She's literally been one of my favorite people ever. Ever since I found out that Princess and the Frog was being made, I was, like, 9. She's always been one of my favorite people. That's part of the reason why I'm so excited for her show, because I just want a show about, a black woman, please. Do you have a favorite art animation style? Yes, it's, we talked about that. Petty and Stocking with Garter Belt. That's my favorite art style, period. I don't care what nobody says. It's Petty and Stocking with Garter Belt, and then it's My Life as a Teenage Robot. Love that art style. And then it is the Scott Pilgrim art style. Those three right there. I take a hella inspiration from all three of those when, like, making my shit. Yeah, a lot of y'all say my art heavily resembles all three of those things. That's why. And like Powerpuff Girls had a really cute art style too, but Powerpuff Girls was a little too bouncy for me. I wanted a little bit more sharpness. Do you like Wes Anderson? I've seen a few of his movies and I was like, oh, they're cute. And yeah, I'm not big on him. You could rewatch your comfort show media for the first time. Which would you experience again? Ooh, my comfort show. Okay, I'd say my comfort show at the moment would have to be like Kif. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's actually a web series. It's actually a fan series. The Miraculous Office AU is my comfort series. I've watched it probably like 4 times. I've rewatched like certain episodes probably like 5 times, but that's my comfort show. M. Zero did the damn thing. That's my comfort series, okay? It most definitely is. But thinking and like the Parkers most definitely is my other comfort show. So those are my 2 comfort shows, the Parkers and then The Miraculous Office AU. The Parkers is something that I've been watching since I was in middle school and I never get sick of it. When it be on, I watch it. But also, okay, this one's like a bit more problematic than like the Parkers, but I would have to be the Wayne Bros. I really do enjoy the Wayne Bros. If anything, I low-key feel like that's like some of their best work. But yeah, that's kind of like a controversial opinion. Happy birthday. Thank you for your amazing work. And I hope this year treats you well. If you could be a character in any animated show, what would you choose? Okay, I literally am Natalie, but do I want to be in that fucking universe? No. So I like the fact that y'all are asking me a lot of questions about animation. I truly do like appreciate that. In an animated show, can I say a movie? I'm trying to think. I love to be the mom Remy Mrs. Remington on Big City Greens. She's just a rich black lady. And I was like, I would like to think that, but then also fuck capitalism too. Because I'm like, how did she get that fucking rich? I'm looking at her suspiciously, but she be living a good life. So Remy's mother on Big City Green. You had a chance to reboot a show from the past. What show would you choose? First of all, if I said something, I was like, if we're gonna be rebooting shit, we need to reboot shit that was terrible and redo it and do it better. I'm trying to think of something that was bad from the past and could be redone. It most definitely can be redone. I'm gonna say All Grown Up, but like can we put them in like older? Like honestly, can we like reboot like Rugrats, but it just focus on the parents? Like that would eat. That most definitely would eat. Put it on Nick at Night. That would eat. I'm trying to think of something that's bad that needs to be redone from my childhood. Rocket Power most definitely could get a reboot because it need to be fixed. There's so much in that show that was wrong. It need a redo. Redo Rocket Power, please. Like a lot of shows that I like in the past, I like them for what they are. Like I love Hey Arnold. That shit don't need a reboot unless they gonna fix how they portrayed certain characters within there. But I'm really big on like, I think I'm just kind of having reboot fatigue at the moment, and I'm like, certain shit needs to stay in the past. What was your first cartoon or show you ever connected with or related to? Love you and your content. Happy birthday. Thank you. Okay, I always say that my first like kind of like fandom experience. Okay, me and Tashana, we need to get this shit posted already. But me and Tashana actually made like a movie about kind of like, it's like a short film documentary. It's about like an hour long. It's about my experience within fandom and whatnot, and like my relationship with that and everything. My first thing that ever really got me like thrusted into fandom would have to be Teen Titans 2003. It's the fucking truth. It's literally Teen Titans 2003. Starfire was literally one of my favorite people ever. I wanted to be her. I adored her so much when I was little. She was like my role model. If you asked me who I thought was famous, little Harry would have said Starfire. I adored her like that. I say Teen Titans would have to be the first show I ever connected to. It is the first show that I watched over and over again. Yeah, it kind of pains me a little bit that I had rewatched it and I was like, ooh, this shit aged poorly in some aspects, but overall I do appreciate it. It's like the show that made me realize I was a nerd. It's the show that made me realize I was a nerd because I always had that special connection with SpongeBob, and I wrote about this on my blog where I was talking about why I cried when I watched the movie when him and Patrick died and they like shriveled up and died. That's because SpongeBob felt like a friend to me that I would see all the time because I watched the show all the time. So seeing that he just died like that, it hurt it. But I'd say like first like fandom type show that had me there, it's Teen Titans 2003, hands down. That and unfortunately iCarly. What's your favorite animated Nickelodeon show? All Grown Up. It's actually, I want to say SpongeBob. Like, everyone likes SpongeBob, though. It's such a typical answer. It has to be All Grown Up. Because All Grown Up literally carried me through 2020. That was a year. But I had to say All Grown Up. And mainly because I really identify with Lil DeVell. That's literally me. That was literally me when I was that age. But yeah, All Grown Up would have to be my favorite Nicktoon currently, because of like as an adult, because of what it means to me. Happy birthday. I really appreciate your takes. They always manage to make me think about how I perceive media and consume. You're so welcome. What differentiates well done token POC characters, those that blend in naturally with the context of the series, film, and cartoon, and straight up token POC characters, and what actually do they share? I know it's wrong to have a token diversity, but I wonder, is there a line crossed between token and non-token but inclusive POC casting? I sort of get it, but my background is not one that ever discussed race, especially in media. I would like to hear your opinion on this if you feel like this is a worthy question. It most definitely is. The thing about tokenism is that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's the characters portrayed well or not, it's still tokenism. And the main purpose of tokenism was the fact that it's like, oh yeah, we are diverse. We got one African American right here. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. Like, it's like they started tokenism as a way to like do people of color a favor. And I'm like, please don't do that. Honestly, the reason why tokenism frustrates me so much overall is because it always feels like we're a quota. They treat people of color like a fucking quota. That's why it bothers me so bad. Whether the characters are well written or not, they're good, well thought out tokens. At the end of the day, they're still a fucking token. If you could cosplay one character for the rest of your life, who would they be? Ooh, okay. It would have to be okay. I want to say panty anarchy, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I am somebody that likes to keep my individuality, and I see too many people cosplay panty. I most definitely do. I see too many people cosplay panty anarchy, so I would have to go with Tiff Crust. Tiff Crust actually is like I'm planning to do a lot of her cosplays next year, so Tiff Crust for sure. She is somebody that I wish I could cosplay for the rest of my life because her outfits always hit. She has so many different things to pick from. Her and Panty Anarchy, but like Tiff because barely anybody cosplays Tiff. Do you intend on hosting any more panels? If so, what topics? Yes, actually, I'm always like planning on like doing more panels and stuff like that. I really want to do more panels about things that don't necessarily get panels. Like there's just certain shit that I feel like always gets fucking panels, and I want to have a panel about things that don't really get them because I want to host a panel about My State. I want to host a panel about Bratz. I really want to host the panel about Edited Eddie. I really want to host the panel. I actually do plan on hosting this panel at Urban NerdCon as expected about like the Princess and the Frog. There's just so many things that I want to talk about with people in person. Because part of the reason I love doing panels is because I like actually being able to talk to the audience. Like, yeah, I have the comment section and whatnot, but like actually being able to talk about these like media with people, it's interesting. But I have so many I always have like a long list of topics. I really do want to talk about the 2000s portrayal of girls of color. That's one I'm kind of like getting in the works so far for like next year's MomoCon and whatnot. I have so many panel ideas. Next one. What are some of your favorite animated films that weren't made by Disney? Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue and Millennium Actress, both made by that same person. Ojomajo Doremi Sharp the movie. All of these, those are like all anime films, by the way. I'm not even gonna front Barnyard. I love me some Barnyard. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Barnyard. It's funny. It's funny as shit. I'm sorry. It's like, it's so like fake deep and shit like that, but I adore it. It's a hot ass mess. It's a chaotic masterpiece. I really been planning to make a video about Barnyard and I just can't get in backtrack, but Barnyard gotta be one of my favorite animated films, period, hands down. I'm sorry. I do have a lot more pretentious films, like air quote pretentious films that I do like that are not made by Disney. But I just like, you know what, I'm gonna be completely honest. I like a silly, goofy, fun animated film, and it's Barnyard, okay? Also, okay, another one, Cats Don't Dance, okay. Big and Loud, Eats. Okay, what's your favorite Nickelodeon show? Okay, since I said my favorite Nickelodeon show was freaking All Grown Up, okay, I want to give a live action one, but a lot of my opinions have changed on a lot of live action Nick media. I don't think I have a favorite one. I don't. Okay, it would have to be Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. What's your favorite forgotten show? I feel like a lot of shit I talk about on my channel is like forgotten to a certain extent. Like show you love, but literally nobody talks about. My Life as a Teenage Robot. It's funny you said that because I posted a video about My Life as a Teenage Robot during Nick November. It would have to be like my favorite forgotten show. Ooh, I said Witch, but Witch is low-key coming back into popularity slowly. Downtown, but Downtown started to get like popular again. I really do love Downtown. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna have to say Gangsta. It's forgotten because the shit's never getting finished because the studio went bankrupt and you had to go finish the manga and then the artist got sick, and I hope she's doing well, but Gangsta, it's pretty forgotten because I remember I went to a con and I was dressed up as Warwick and people were like, who are you? And I was like, Warwick Arcangelo, and they were like, I ain't heard that name in forever. And I was like, yeah, Gangsta's pretty forgotten, sadly. Also, Ojomajo Doremi is pretty forgotten too, just as well. A lot of the stuff that I like is pretty forgotten. Have you seen My Dad's a Bounty Hunter? No, I have not. It's been on my watch list. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Another, how did you get introduced into fashion and knew it was something you wanted to pursue? Okay, Totally Spies. Shows like Totally Spies, Bratz, My Scene, like Doll Lines, and certain TV shows that heavily focused on fashion. I'm not even gonna lie. Ed and Eddie's fashion used to eat too. The girls used to be dripping down, okay? The outfits used to be hitting. The fuck? Like, why did Sarah have so many good outfits, y'all? Somebody explain that shit to me. Like, they actually put in effort with them girls' outfits, but animation and dolls literally was my introduction to fashion. Cause I was just like that clothes head. I love it. And part of the reason why I like 2000s fashion so bad is because, like I said, I was literally little. I was literally little. I could not dress how I wanted. And now that I'm grown, I can dress how the fuck I wanted from all of these outfits that I was seeing in these shows and on these doll lines or whatever. That was my introduction to like fashion, and that being something that I wanted to like pursue more and get into and whatnot. Because I do want to say I'm a fashion designer, but I know somebody gonna be like, no, you not. No, the fuck you not. Listen, I'm somebody that's always gonna follow my dream. And people think that when it comes to following their dreams, they have to like make it big. And no, you don't. Like, I am pretty proud with the fact that I actually went out and done these things. A lot, because I'm proud of myself for actually continuing to push myself to keep drawing. I'm really proud of that. But like, I'm proud of myself. I actually went out and did shit I want to do, because I was like, I want to design, I want to have my own shop, I want to make this, I want to draw, I want to do that and that third. Like, I pretty much kind of fulfilled a lot of my goals already. The only goal I really haven't really succeeded with is that I want to make an animated trilogy. And let me not say that, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I don't need people over here being like, oh, no. Where do you think movies should draw the line of horror of Black experience? Like, when it's exploitative and when it's respectively bring issues for the past and present. I think horror about the Black experience needs to only be told by Black people. Most definitely. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Simple as that. Next, you could have any wall poster, whether it's sentimental or fun. What would it be of? Okay, like I said, I've really been shipping Natalie and Bruce Wayne. I want a poster of Natalie and Bruce Wayne on my damn wall. I'm not even fucking joking. I want that. What are your thoughts on the animated show Mad had MTV? What are your thoughts on the animated shows MTV had in the late 90s? They've aged pretty well. I'm not even fucking joking. Because I watched all of Daria. I've watched Downtown. I watched some of Mission Hill. I'm not even fucking joking. MTV needs to get back to animation. I'm not even playing when I say that. And not rebooting shit that's already been made. Make new cartoons. Okay, since you started your online shop, do you have set goals for yourself next year? Like having more clothing options? You see, I'm gonna be honest. This year, I felt like I was in a very strange space when it comes to my shop, because there were certain things I wanted to do, but didn't necessarily have the budget to do so. So it's just kind of like me at the point where I'm just seeing what I can do. But I'm not even joking, y'all. I literally have such a long list of ideas and things like that, things I've drawn out and whatever the fuck, of things that I really want to do, like with my shop. So yeah, I do want to do more, because y'all know my thing is like bedazzled clothing and whatnot. I really want to do a Disney princess line. I'm not even fucking joking, like a Y2K Disney princess line. That is something I've really been wanting to do, but I'm just like, do we have the fucking budget for that? And also, when it comes to clothing options, I want to be more inclusive. Like, I want to have more like body diversity. I hate the fact that when it comes to like a lot of these vendors and whatnot, part of the reason why a lot of small businesses, if they like, you know, are like much bigger, like I'd say like Fine Girl or Hello Black Child, the reason that they are able to have like bigger sizes is because like their business like makes them much more money to do so. It's just like so much that goes on behind the scenes, and a lot of these vendors, they charge a lot more when it comes to like wanting bigger sizes, because it takes like more fabric and whatnot to make them and whatnot. And mind you, a lot of the shit that I do a lot of the bedazzling myself and whatnot. I do a lot of that shit myself, and it's a lot to think about. Running a business is not easy. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Running a business is not easy, period. Okay? Like, I really do want to, you know, do more with like panty and stocking. I really desperately am sad that I didn't even get to do the I said I'm really desperate, I'm sorry y'all, but I am really sad that I didn't get to do my Disney Princess Y2K thing. I'm so sad that I didn't get to do that. Hopefully get to do it next year for sure. But yeah, I know a lot of y'all like want clothing, but it's like I don't want to feel like y'all always have to buy my stuff. I'm a very sympathetic, empathetic person. I understand like not everybody like has to buy my products or this and that and the third. I don't know. I felt like I was in a very strange space this year when it came to my channel. Like, not my channel, that too, but like my shop, because I didn't want it to feel as if, hey, buy my products. And like knowing a lot of the people that are like supporting me and watching my videos are like, yeah, we in a recession, girl. Like, it's frustrating kind of running a business, but I did talk with this about it, like with my friends and whatnot, and they were like, girl, if you really want to run your business, this is something that you're gonna have to like push past and whatnot. And I was like, okay, but I'm trying to do better about making my stuff like more affordable, but like also not selling myself short and whatnot. But then like making sure I have the budget for certain things or whatever. Because part of the reason I can't sell my stuff too low is because I'm not gonna make that money back. Yeah, but like I'm so sad I didn't get to do my Disney princesses. I don't know. Fingers crossed that I get to do them next year. What are some cartoons you haven't watched yet but are looking forward to watching? Okay, I've been watching like the animated Batman movies. I still have not watched quite a few of those, so those are something I'm looking forward to. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon because we starting to get on the 1 hour mark. There's so many movies, like animated stuff, that I haven't watched because I still need to watch My Life as a Zucchini. I have not watched that. And I have a whole long list of anime movies that I still need to watch too. There's actually a list of anime that I need to watch. There's so much anime that I need to watch. But like Western cartoons, I say that I still need to watch. Oh, Jesus. A lot of the shit I've been meaning to watch is old. Like, I'm not even joking. A lot of the shit I need to watch is old. Like stuff from like the 90s and like the 2000s that I've been meaning to still watch. Okay, The Critic. That's the one on my list. The Critic is the one that I really need to watch. Advice on finding my tribe as a quirky black girl who's almost 30 in Georgia. It's very hard here. Also, happy early birthday. Thank you. One thing about me, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I kind of like cheated a little bit. A lot of my friends came from my channel. I'm not even joking. A lot of my friends are y'all. Like, started off as y'all. Like, literally, people that I, like, follow back on Instagram and whatnot. Like, a lot of my friends that I've gotten are, like, supporters. So, it's just kind of, like, finding that community. If you're, like, somebody that likes cosplay, they have, like, there's, like, find, like, a cosplay meetup or find, like, a cute cosplay group or whatnot. Discord is the place where a lot of people make friends, not even fucking joking. Like, literally, me and Veritas Joe. Yeah, me and Veritas Joe met on Discord. That's how we became friends, and we're like besties now. That's how me and Kai met. There's a lot of people that I met through fucking Discord. Finding your community, it can be very hard. I'm not even joking. Like, making friends as an adult is difficult, and then keeping friends as an adult is hard too, just as well. You just kind of have to go to things. Like, if you live in Georgia, I'm not sure what part of Georgia you live in, but if you're like in the Atlanta area, the metro Atlanta area, there's so many like nerdy things. Like, so many different kinds of nerdy things. If you don't like the party, there's probably another event that's going on that's like nerdy, gaming events, so many different like types of things. It's good to like find like ATL now and like certain pages that like are full of like community and whatnot. Also, Bumble BFF does help with like making friends. Not even joking. Bumble BFF does help. But like I said, I feel like I cheated a little bit because like my YouTube channel honestly helped me so much. And somebody had mentioned something about like, what's something that like you're really happy about your YouTube channel? I was like, y'all, it gave me friends. It gave me friends. Like, I mean, I had Shayla. Shayla's like literally one of my best friends ever. And like me and Shayla met through cheerleading, like when we were younger. But like having like other friends like outside of Shayla, it's like, yay, because it's like, it was like at one point, like I felt like she was like my only friend, and I was like, that's not a bad thing to like have only one friend, but like I like when I have other friends that I can do like other things with and whatnot, and my channel did give me that. I do appreciate that. But like finding a community is hard, but once you find the one, you're gonna like want to stick with that too. What's a show you love that you think your viewers wouldn't expect? Panty and Stalking, it's that one. A lot of y'all looked at me, you like Panty and Stalking, baby. I like the way it looks, I like the music, I like the fashion. The actual story kind of ass, but it's my guilty pleasure. It had the potential to be a much better show because it like goes against so much of me. I talked about it in things that I enjoy but I can't ethically recommend, and Panty and Stalking was the first thing that brought up. What's your favorite fic? Okay, oh shit. Definitely, Justice for Nino gotta be my favorite thing I've written. Like, fic wise. That's my favorite thing I read. I've written that Bruce and Natalie shit. That gotta be one of my favorite things I've written too. Yeah, honestly, I low-key been wanting to write more crack shipping stuff because it's a lot more fun. I really enjoy writing that Bruce and Natalie fic. I'm not even fucking joking. Now, fics that I've read, I'm trying to think. I read this really good Gabriel and Natalie one. I'm not even joking. I'm trying to think of like, I'm starting to think of like my favorite books that feel like fics. Oh god. Sorry, Justice for Nino though. Like, I wrote that shit because I wanted something to read. That gotta be my favorite fic. I wrote it, but like, yeah. I'm still been like in the mood, like looking for things to read and whatnot. I've been reading a lot more like books, like non-fiction books though. That's the thing. I've been reading The Black Friend by Z-Way. Trying to read more, still like trying to figure out what I like and whatnot. I don't know. I've been trying to find more gangsta fics to read because the shit's never getting continued. Okay, what's one character from any show, movie who a lot of people like but you personally don't like? Sukuna. Like, I can't. Like, I don't like Sukuna. I get it. I don't like Chloe Bourgeois. I don't like Chloe and her bitch ass mama. I don't fucking like Lila. There's a lot of people in Miraculous Ladybug I can't stand. I can't stand Miss Bustier. I can't stand Emily Agreste. I can name a whole list of long people that I can't fucking stand in Miraculous that a lot of people seem to like. Okay? But like, not talking about MLB. Honestly, I like Shigo, but like, I like Shigo. I really do. But she a girl failure. And I'm like, y'all don't see this? She not a girl boss. She not the girl boss that y'all think she is. Like, Sukuna, I'm like, he funny. That's it. I'll give him that. He funny, I'll give him that. But I'm like, no, I can't stand him. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is from Gangsta. I'm not big on Nicholas. Everyone likes Nick, and I'm just like, Warwick though. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I like all the characters in Ojama Jodorbi, but Hazuki bothers me sometimes. Hazuki bothers me quite often. I'm not even gonna front about that. But he told JJK, I can't do him. I can't stand his ass. I really don't like Mihito. I can't. And also, I have like a lot of critiques when it comes to the way that character is written that a lot of people gonna get mad at me about, so I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. But like, not talking about JJK, like I said, in Gangsta, it would have to be a Nick. I don't know, I can't. He's so mean to me. Like, I can't. Nick, I don't know. Then because he was so nasty to Alex, that's probably why he like frustrated me. And Alex is like one of my favorite fictional characters ever. Cleo Denial, I don't like Cleo Denial. It's weird because I love Toralei, but I can't stand Cleo Denial. She just don't do it for me. Like, the only time I ever liked Cleo was in Boo York, and that was because her sister was much worse than her. But like, Cleo, for sure, that has to be like that's the one right there. A character everyone likes that I can't stand. It's Cleo. What advice do you wish you heard your childhood? Okay, what advice would you wish your childhood would you have heard? Okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying what is something that I have learned during adulthood that I wish I learned when I was younger. There are people in this world you don't want to be liked by. That's the best advice I've gotten during adulthood. There are people in this world you don't want to be liked by. Okay, next one is 2 shows you love to write for. If Gangsta ever comes back, I'd love to write for that. 2 shows that I love to write for. Honestly, I'm really interested. I really want to work more on fan series. I'm not even joking. I'm really interested in working more like on fan series because it's kind of like a community effort thing with those shows. I don't want to say anything that's already out because they already kind of have their writing team. They already like have their writing team and whatnot. I love to write for Adult Swim. I'm gonna go ahead and say that though, Adult Swim. And at work. What are your hopes for the next year? See, I don't even know. I want modeling. Modeling is the big one. Disney Channel sitcom, you give another season. Hey, I know the person that said this. Hello, hope you're doing well. Another season. Honestly, I feel like all these shows ended when they needed to. Like, a lot of these shows just ended when they needed to. Like, yeah. Like, somebody was like, another season of Amphibia. I was like, no, it ended right there. Honestly, if Amphibia came back, I just wanted to be about, like, them in their 20s. I watched that shit. If it was just an Amphibia season about them in their 20s, I watched that. Hopes for Amazing Digital Circus? I don't know. I love Lizzie Freeman, the voice actor for Pommy, and Lizzie's so talented. I just want to see more of Lizzie in the show. That's the main thing I'm really excited for. But Jax is so fucking funny to me. That's why I cosplayed him. He just got that big I don't give a fuck energy. It's so funny to me. You brought up Killer Clowns from Outer Space in your recent FNAF video. What are your specific thoughts? Killer Clowns is one of my favorite horror movies. I'm glad to know that you like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's like we have this low ass budget. Let's try our best with it. That's the thing I love when I'm watching like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, because you can tell it was a very low budget movie, but they literally put their all into that film. Like, you can tell that they actually tried their hardest with that movie, and that's one thing I really appreciate about it. It's so out the ass to me. It's so out the ass. I love the costumes, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it's just the effort that was put in. Do you read villainous manhwas? I need to. I've been trying to read more manhwas. I've been reading one lately called Model, and it's alright. I don't hate it any word, but I'm enjoying it. Do you like 2000s anime or 2010s anime more? 2000s anime, even though Gangsta came out in 2010. I say 2010 anime low-key had better stories than 2000 anime, but I really been loving a lot of 90s and 2000s anime, mainly because of the way it looks, mainly the aesthetic. I love Ojama Jodorimi, I'm sorry. That's my favorite anime ever, and nobody ever compares to it. Anywhere you'd like to travel someday? Okay, there's a fun fact about me. I kind of don't really have much of a desire to travel. I don't. It sounds stressful to me. The worst video game you've ever played. Okay, it was this Cars game on the Xbox. I hated that shit. I did not like it. I did not know how to do it. I'm bad. I was so bad at it. That and Madden. But that Cars game on the freaking Xbox, oh, hated it. Oh, I love Sonic Heroes on the GameCube though. If y'all want to know a favorite. What's a book series that you spirally cling to? Oh, it's Dork Diaries, period. I cried when I re-got it, when I rebought it. Biggest inspiration? My friends. My friends are my biggest inspiration. What's your favorite cake flavor? Key lime. Or birthday cake. Favorite character in Saturdays? The older brother. He's so fucking funny to me, but I also love the parents. Like, the Johnson family. Honestly, I love the entire Johnson family, but I think I'm gonna switch my answer to the mom and dad. I love them. They were my favorite part of Saturdays. Favorite Renaissance Disney movie? Easy, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Cartoon characters you relate to? Howling Wolf, Harry Hook, Alex Benedito, Natalie from Miraculous, Lil DeVell. Those are like my 5, I'd say. Favorite year of fashion? Ooh. 1999. What made you want to start acting? Okay, I always was like in theater and shit like that, and I always performed and whatnot. But I like being able to play different people. That's part of the reason why I like acting so much. Aside from speeding through these, I'm just trying to make sure I get through all of them. Do you plan on watching a new Hunger Games movie? I don't know, because I low-key want to read the book first, but then I've heard the book wasn't all that great. Favorite comfort show? The Parkers and The Miraculous Office AU. Modern Disney movies. Or do you think modern Disney movies are still worth the watch? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I have not been feeling a lot of modern Disney movies because it low-key feels like they don't know what their demographic is at this point. Who are they trying to cater to? You can't keep trying to cater to everybody, Disney, okay? But my favorite modern Disney movie so far would have to be Turning Red, for sure. Saturdays deserve better. Descendants, I'm worried about that next movie. I'm not even fucking joking. Y'all are telling me I share a birthday with you and your friends. That's so nice. Happy birthday to them and happy birthday to you. It's also your birthday. Do you like or watch any Tim Burton movies? I used to be a big Tim Burton fan, but then his comments about black people made me really uncomfortable, so I stopped caring about him. How did you get into anime? Okay, it's weird because I always just watched Pokemon and Sailor Moon when it was on the background, like when it came on like Cartoon Network when I was really, really little. Teen Titans, I love the way it looked, and then when I realized that there's actual other shows made in another country that look like that. Basically my classmate in like elementary school, he let me borrow fairy tales from him. I should not have been reading that shit that young. He let me borrow fairy tale. And I was like, I like the way this looks. I don't know how I feel about the story. And I ended up, I like was confused because I didn't know what the name of that kind of book was. I was like, what is this shit? And I mean, I didn't say that. I think I did cuss when I said that. Listen. But anyway, he was like, it's called a manga. And he was like, you can find them at the library. So I was like, oh. So I went to the public library and I went into like the manga section and I found like Fruits Basket and I found Sugar Carol like on the shelf. So I picked those up and like started reading those. And then I remember when anime used to be on YouTube for free to watch. That's when I started watching it there. And then like I started watching shit on Crunchyroll. You know, when you had to sit there and watch the ads before a lot of people were old enough to pay for a Crunchyroll subscription. Yeah, that's kind of how like I got into anime. It's like it's always kind of like been on in the background, but actually like getting into it, like picking up my first manga, I was like 10. So that's how old I was, like when I really, really got into it. But like I've always been like an animation fan, so it wasn't surprising to me that I did like anime. And then I fell out with it during like middle school shit because I was getting bullied for like an anime, but I found like a love for it again in college. Did you watch Infinity Train? I watched the first Infinity Train season and it was amazing. I need to finish it. I can't say what my favorite character or book is, but I need to finish it. Have I seen Prom Pack? Not yet. Coke or Pepsi? Neither. I don't drink soda. Not a question. My birthday's the day after yours. Happy birthday. Moon Girl or Devil Dinosaur or Saturdays? Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick. I don't want to pick. How do you feel about being the big 25? I think this is a good one to leave it off on. Honestly, I have matured so much, like, since like the pandemic. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I've matured so much. I've changed so much as a person. 25, I'm just like looking forward to just creating more. That's just it. Looking forward with creating more. I'm looking forward to like the new fun things that I get to do at my shop. I really do want to do like I said, I really was sad that I didn't get to do my Y2K Disney princesses this year. A lot of y'all were like, can you do more JJK stuff? Of course. I want to do more like anime stuff with my shop. I really do want to do more. I really do want to do them damn Disney princesses though. I do want to do some stuff for Dora and Me. I don't know if that's gonna sell because you have to think about what the fuck is actually gonna sell. The fuck, I hate it. It's annoying. Just like still making videos as usual. Trying to do better about being up to date with my studies in college because I'm still in college. I'm gonna be in college forever at this point. Just like, you know, protecting my peace, just still creating, working on the comic dub, yeah, just like creating. I'm just looking forward to everything that I create during 25. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave this on this note. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. And like I said, if you want to get me something for my birthday, just buy something from my shop. That's it. But like I said, you watch the video with the ads on, thank you. Or you don't want to buy nothing, but you want to donate, the Ko-fi is down below. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And have a great day, night, or whatever time of the day you're watching this. I'm just thankful you watched the video. Alright, thank you. Have a good night.